Hey Aquarius, it's Meg with Padmes, and I'm doing your love energy check for November. So let's take a look here. We are calling in our angels and guides of the highest vibrations of love and light. So I don't want to talk to anyone else. And we're going to look at an old wise tree spread, get your energy of the month. And then we're going to look at the love situation spread and see what's going on with you for November. All right, Aquarius, here we go. So first we're looking at the old wise tree. Let's see what's going on with you, Aquarius. So the first thing that I'm seeing, Aquarius, is that your money is looking really good. I'm even hearing you're a rising star. Your money is looking good. The big picture is the Ace of Pentacles. Even your outcome is the Empress. So your money growing and expanding, and you're coming from this place in the past of your highest and your greatest potential. So money stuff is showing up right off the bat. Let's take a look at what else is going on. So this Ace of Pentacles, your big picture here is talking about feeling safe, sound, and secure with your resources. This is also some kind of new opportunity in November. And what's really interesting, the next one that's coming up is your advice. And your advice is talking about being very communicative with other people. And that has something to do with this. I'm hearing resource, asset, and what's coming forward for you. So coming from a place of Four of Wands, this could be a new relationship, this could be a wedding, this could be an engagement. It can actually be like an event, like an engagement, a celebration. This is coming from this place. So it's like coming from this event or coming from this feeling that you have gotten things together and balanced and in check, and you're starting a new venture that's being celebrated. The heart of the situation, is talking about some kind of disappointment. Oh, I feel like somebody made a choice to do this thing that was really celebratory. It's like somebody made a choice to do that instead of be with them, or it's like you chose somebody over somebody else or something like that. But somebody's disappointed about this celebration or this happy thing. This is even like the happy ending kind of thing. But we've got this King of Cups who is reversed. This can be literally King of Cups, it can be masculine energy, non-gender specific, but also this is somebody who action orientedly cannot handle, I'm hearing their liquor or their liquor, but action orientedly can't handle their emotions. So they kind of have tantrums or whatever. And it looks like they might have. And they might have because they felt like they lost something that was emotionally sacred to them, emotionally very special to them. This could be you, or it could be somebody that you're thinking about, Aquarius. Happening now and into the near future, this is about self-validation. This is also about the end of a third party or the end of some kind of collaboration, but it's doing things for yourself, by yourself, and knowing that you can do those things and still get to this place. It's like ending something that isn't working and self-validating and getting yourself to the place that does work. Release the idea that you're completely out of the woods, or at least this person is out of the woods when it comes to anxiety, sleepless nights kind of thing. There's some resistance to success. There's some kind of resistance to being victorious in this new venture. So as I said before, the past is talking about your highest and greatest potential. Making this decision. I feel like if you are in a new relationship, and that's what this is, getting this new opportunity takes time away from this person who's having some emotional difficulty with it. And happening now, here's the opportunity, and it's coming in fast, and it's about you being able to no longer balance. It's like really focus on one thing. It's not like balancing two things or juggling two things. It's like you get this offer and you have to commit to focusing on it. And the thing is, this offer just comes to you, by the way. being communicative is really important, but it's not about you going out and getting it. It's more about you talking to a bunch of people, and it comes in that way. But this is you basically manifesting it, and it comes to you. Your higher self is like, I can hear somebody saying, I'm making it big. Your higher self is like, any kind of resources that I've lost, I'm recouping. And here's the Seven of Wands reversed. It's like, instead of having to fight for it, stand up for it, you know, I'm the best person for you kind of thing. It's like, it just comes to you. You can just kind of relax and let it roll in. Just be available. That's what this advice is about. Just be available. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and clarify some of this. Which one? It's this one. Okay. So I'm going to clarify what is going on here with you, Aquarius. Let's clarify that Ace of Pentacles. What's up? And we've got the Queen of Swords reversed. So this Ace of Pentacles is coming in strongly. This is also you being very discerning about what kind of opportunities that you take on. So I want to look at this, your highest and your greatest potential. This is the energy that you are aligning with. This is also your card, Aquarius. Yeah, it's like you're really, I'm even hearing defined, getting definition. You're really clearing space and recognizing who it is you are, what kind of energy you want to stand in. It's like standing in your power. It's something that's happened that's like recently, it feels very clicked in. And here's the Eight of Pentacles. This is about you being an expert at something, you being an expert at you, but you being an expert at something and recognizing, oh, I'm good at this. I'm going to pursue this. I'm good at this. So let's look at this, this offer coming in fast and furious here. What is this about? And here we have the High Priestess. So it feels like this has been under wraps for a little bit. And here's the Nine of Pentacles. Oh, I get it. Somebody's been watching you. Somebody recognizes you. They've been watching you, but they've been keeping it to themselves. And they see how you've been working independently. I feel like a lot of this has to do with work. There's definitely relationship stuff here, but this opportunity feels very work oriented. So somebody's been keeping it to themselves, but they're recognizing what a commodity you are and how you are, I want to say, like a self-starter. It feels so work-oriented. It's like you get things done. You are innovative on your own. You bring things to the table that people aren't thinking about. People recognize how you are invested in your work ethic, your integrity, and your job. They also see you as intuitive. They see you intuitively understanding things and being problem solving in that way. Let's take a look at this Empress. I'm also hearing heading up something, heading up a group, heading up or managing something. But I feel like it's more you saying, hey, I want to manage my own thing. I want to have my own company or something like that. I want to do my own thing. Oh, two cards came out. Here we have the World card reversed, which is there's some unfinished business here when it comes to growing and attaining that thing that you are manifesting. But unfinished business, I feel, yeah, exactly. The unfinished business has to do with your own business. You're like, there's something that I want to do on my own here, but I'm being offered this situation, this thing, and you get the Two of Wands. So this is partnering. This is coming together in a partnership. Can be a business partnership. But this is also making a decision, choosing one thing over another. And this is why this person might be upset. Let's look at that. Right. Here's a star, except it came in earlier proper and now it's coming in reversed. So this is like, this person is saying that they can't heal from this. They're taking it really personally. It's almost like you're working. They're saying that your work is coming before them. And they're having a lot of like, right when they're like, I feel like somebody got married or somebody just got together with somebody and then you choose this job and you're working more, and they feel like this was our time and you're working instead of hanging out with me. Like right when we started this thing, here's the Fool. It's like we trusted the universe and we jumped into this thing, and now you're changing it. They don't want the change. They don't like the change. I even see it, like hear somebody saying, this isn't what I signed up for. They're not being flexible. They're throwing a tantrum kind of thing. How does that end up though? Here you are like self-validating. You're kind of like, I've got to do this. Yeah. And here, this is the 10 of Pentacles that's coming out when you're like, I have to do this though. This is an opportunity that I have to take. And it's creating some dysfunctional dynamics. It's creating some upset. So being very communicative during this time, let's clarify that. And yeah, this is like having to release something from the past. And this is like the soulmate card. It's not about releasing the soulmate per se, but it's releasing people pleasing. It's releasing people pleasing, how you have done that in the past and how it hasn't worked for you. There's a lot of communication around that I'm taking this opportunity for you to, for some reason. Yeah, this person though is not wanting you to take this. So this is definitely a challenge coming your way in November. And release the idea that you're out of the woods just yet. That could be that person, that could be you, but this is about releasing, oh, I'm hearing codependency. Releasing codependency. This person might be codependent and they might not like change. You might not be around them as much as you were before, and they don't like that. Releasing codependency. And what about this? I have resistance to the success. I have resistance to the success because it comes with a lot of strings, a lot of things. And here we have the 3 of Pentacles. So this is that self-validation, but it's proper. So this is like, I'm having some resistance to the success. I'm having some resistance to collaborating with these different people or in this different way. I feel like there's just more, yeah, I'm hearing balance. There's more problem solving that needs to happen in order to make this work. Coming from this place of celebration, I'm hearing somebody say unholy matrimony. So somebody's married, but this would indicate that that's not holy matrimony. This is a marriage card for me, but it's reversed. So it's like coming from this place of some kind of celebration that you're doing your own way somehow. So some of you are, this is a marriage type of situation. You just got married, or you just got engaged, or you just got into a new relationship. But for some of you, it's more like I got into a new thing that I'm celebrating, and it is my own thing. So you might be getting this opportunity right after you got this new thing that you were doing for yourself, and you're having to choose between continuing your personal thing or your own business versus this one. There's some kind of really great opportunity here for you. You're recouping any kind of things that you have lost. Here's the Ace of Pentacles reversed. So that's your big picture, but it's like getting all of this stuff. Your higher self is talking about how you're just starting to ground. You need to ground, and you're just starting to, it's like you're barely grounded. It's like you barely get off the ground. You're barely grounded before you have to make a different decision or entertain a different decision that happens to fall in your lap almost. And this is about you figuring out where you feel the most powerful, where you feel the most aligned and in your own energy. Whoa, I just totally, oh, that's what would happen. But here's the 8 of Wands again. So again, there's something about having a ton of communication right now. Talking, don't keep things to yourself. Talk, talk, talk. This is with your partner. This is with these other people. It's like, there's also something about like all these fast messages coming toward you and having to make a decision really quickly. And I feel like it's just the nature of the beast. It's like, it just kind of feels like you're going to have to make this decision because there's a time situation. And I don't necessarily feel like it's somebody saying, okay, they're not playing games with time. They need to know for some reason, just to have things go forward on their end. So you have to make a decision faster than you might want to. Let's take a look. That was a lot of work stuff. But let's look at the situation in your love life with your love spread. Ooh, here we have the Seven of Swords, the Nine of Cups, and the Eight of Pentacles. So the Seven of Swords is talking about lying, cheating, stealing. We've got the Wish card, which is reversed, and we've got the Eight of Pentacles, which is talking all about work. Somebody feels betrayed because they're like the rug was pulled out from under them. Their wish was granted and then taken away. It feels like in the relationship, and it's like work is taking my place. That's what it looks like. So let's take a look at your energy around this situation, Aquarius. We've got the Lover's card reversed. We've got the Five of Cups, and we've got the High Priestess. So I feel like you're making a strong, it's like you're holding your ground and you're not wanting to give up this opportunity. And at the same time, I feel like you're internalizing this, but you're kind of keeping it to yourself. Ultimately, you're really disappointed that this is happening now. It's like, what the hell? Why is this happening now? Why is this is the worst timing for this to happen, but how can I not do this? But somebody is feeling betrayed. Like, I knew this was too good to be true. It just feels so disappointing. Let's take a look at your person's energy. We've got the Five of Swords reversed, Wheel of Fortune reversed. Yeah. Ugh, and the Strength card. I feel like your person is saying, yeah, again, too good to be true. Timing is horrible. And I thought we were stronger than this. Ugh, I just feel so disappointed. This is such a big bummer. We'll clarify all of this in a second, Aquarius, but let's take a look at the energy that binds the two of you together. Aside from the fact that you're going through this together and it's upsetting, what's the energy that binds the two of you together? It's the Hierophant reversed. So that was clarifying before the celebration. And this is like, I thought we were doing things together. I thought we were doing things our own way, cutting away things that don't serve us and taking care of each other. Here is the King of Wands reversed. This is like, I thought we were doing things together, but you are still working for yourself. You are still looking out for yourself and not looking at us as a unit. All right. This is possible outcome. Then we'll look at some energy that you don't see coming this month, maybe, and get some advice, oracle advice. So possible outcome here. The Eight of Swords reversed. That's hopeful. The Nine of Wands reversed. And the Two of Swords. So it is hopeful because the Eight of Swords, it's like, okay, there might be some kind of resolution where we can see things differently. Yes, this is really shitty timing, but here it is. And how can I say no? And it's not about me choosing this over you. It's like, you think about us working together, like this could be my greatest good. This could be the thing that's the best option for us for this, even though it doesn't initially feel that way. Okay, here's the Nine of Wands reversed. This is somebody kind of backing down instead of holding their ground. It's like, okay, yeah, I can see it your way. I can see it like that. And here's a decision being made. So let's take a look at some energy that perhaps you don't see coming. Whoa. So this just flew out. We have Child. We'll get a couple more here. So with this Child, yes, it could be unexpected children, but I actually, wow. Okay. This is really straightforward. This one wants to come out too. Wow. Okay, here we go. So this could be children, but what I really feel like it is it's the new opportunity. It's the new way of looking at things. It's the new life. This is having to, here's the coffin. This is having to end one thing in order to do something else. So what you thought you were doing before, You have to stop whatever it was that you were doing before so that you can put all your eggs in this basket. Hold on just a second, Aquarius. Thanks, Aquarius. I had something in my throat and I didn't want to put you through it. Okay, so stopping something before you can start the thing that you're going to move into. Here's change, energy that you don't see coming, and here's the privileged lady. This is just like the Empress. So this looks like you're going to be accepting this offer. Yeah, that's what it looks like. It looks like also that your partner is going to come around and understand that this is, I don't want to say it's like a once in a lifetime thing, but it's really good. And they're going to understand, or they're going to see that they don't want to hold you back. Let's take a look at the messages of love oracle and see what your angels and guides want to tell you. Denial, detach with love to clearly see the truth. I feel like that's what this person needs to do. They think it's the end of everything, or they're taking it really personally, but ultimately it can be okay. I really feel like that. Support, lean on your inner circle during this time. There's a lot of communication going on during this time. I feel like it's you being communicative and not keeping things to yourself, because it feels like you have a tendency that you might do that. You might be really disappointed, but you don't want to say that out loud. It's like you don't want somebody to know that you're disappointed so that they could be like, yeah, see, that's not right. Because it kind of is right. It's right. This opportunity seems really good. And put away the computer. Working less will help strengthen your relationship. There's going to have to be some designated time that you're giving to this decision and to this person. I feel like there are going to be boundaries made around this. There's, starting something new, but creating compromise right off the bat. Right from the gate, one more, mastery. You've learned the spiritual lesson. Oh, I feel like this is definitely going to be a spiritual lesson. It's like, okay, how can we compromise to make this work? I want to ask a question here before I ask the romance oracle. What would happen? How would you feel if you did not take this opportunity? If you said, nope, I'm going to stay where I am. I'm going to stay with what I'm doing, and I'm going to stay with most of my energy focused on this relationship. What would that feel like? I think there would be some resentment there. Here's the moon card coming up. I think that you would feel like this would be a really heavy decision. And I think that you'd end up blowing up. Here's the Tower reversed. This feels like, again, it's like a volcano, and then all of a sudden the intense resentment might show up if you decide not to move forward. Here is the soulmates. Yeah, you guys are going to be fine. Even if you take this opportunity, you guys are going to figure this out. Initially, it just doesn't seem that way for some reason. This isn't for everybody, but I just heard that there's somebody who is actually having to travel somewhere, live somewhere else, or be somewhere else for long periods of time or something like that. Not for all of you, but there's definitely some kind of opportunity coming in that looks really good. I'm also hearing safe, honest, and secure. So I want to ask your romance oracle about this relationship and what's going on with it. I'm getting to past life relationship, you've known each other before, and retreat. See, put your computer away and work less, strengthen relationships. I feel like there's designated time that you're taking off to be with this person. It even feels like a honeymoon. Maybe you're going to have to change honeymoon times, but past life relationship, this is going to withstand the initial upset, but you're going to have to take some very specific time, like maybe a vacation, or certain days or something. Like these are our days. You're not working on the weekends. There's some kind of boundary so that you're specifically working on the relationship where you don't work when you say you're not going to work kind of thing. And I'm feeling like that's possible and you can do that, but it's going to be difficult. Heart to heart conversations, lots of communication. So that's what I have for you, Aquarius. Let me know how that resonates. I'll be back in a couple of days with another energy check. I'm back from moving, and so I haven't been around a lot, but I will be around a lot more. So thank you for being here, and I will talk to you soon. Love you, Aquarius.